Always remember, your focus determines your reality. Stay close to me, and you'll be safe.
Hey guys, how are we doing today? Hopefully you guys are all well out there. Today's video, I want to go over and show you guys some of these Razor Crest counters to both a Negotiator and also to a Malevolence. It's very hard right now to pull off a full Bounty Hunter team to kill a Negotiator. That's just not quite yet going to happen. But you can still pull off a full Bounty Hunter team to counter Malevolences. So we'll show you two different videos today. One of those, and then one of a mirror match with Negotiator that actually, while using the Razor Crest in there, makes the counter in the mirror match so much easier. So let's go and show you guys some of these counters for today. So I'm going to show you this one, and then we're going to go kind of take a step back and go into the game and kind of see why this guy is so dang good. So here we go. This is like a mirror match. Negotiator versus Negotiator. And right now in the game, if both people have a Relicate Negotiator, it's a kind of a coin flip of who goes, right? But now, with this guy, it makes it a lot more easy to kill this whole team in a mirror match. It doesn't matter like who you're fighting, like what lineup, what variation of it is. It makes it so much easier. So right there, you get the breach out, and you can right now have Houndstooth go. Another breach out. I mean, the whole bounty hunters just work around the breach, right? So here we do go first with a Negotiator, which is always nice to see. But the most important part is yet to come. So we just got the debuffs there from the Anakin's ETA applied. But now, the Razor Crest, as to why it's so good, there's a few different reasons. One of which is the breach mechanic. But then also, on a basic, whenever he does hit a breached enemy, he inflicts marked. And right now, it's probably like one of the best things to have in a mirror match, because that way you can always go and target the Anakin while you use the breach. And on top of that, the Razor Crest itself can attack out of turn, or not out of turn, but it can attack anybody. It can ignore taunts, rather. That's the right word. It can ignore taunts, and you can go straight for the Anakin if you wanted to, right? So right here, we're going around this Anakin. They first brought in the Millennium Falcon. We brought in our Plo Koon, and now we're getting ready to target the Anakin and just kind of annihilate him. Just get him out of the picture, because you know how these go. If you kill the Anakin right off the bat or earlier on in the battle, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to kill this team, right? So here we go. Probably actually this whole gameplay is on the best way to play it out, because we had breach on Anakin earlier, but we did not apply and hit him with a basic. So kind of not the best, but you can still beat this pretty dang easy. And I also want to mention, and we'll go into this after this in the game and see, you know, how this all works. This makes it a lot easier if you have a Beskar Mando with relics or just a higher gear, because I tried this out with my level 1 gear 1 Beskar Mando, and the Razor Crest was 5-star. I could not beat this. I could not use it. It was not that good. It was pretty dang trash. So if you wanted to use this ship, you got to make sure you have Beskar Mando up to snuff, or else this will not work whatsoever, and it'll just be kind of trash. But yeah, Anakin's now dead, and you know how these ones go. If you kill the Anakin, you're going to pretty much get the guaranteed win. So, yeah, with we'll go in, again to the kit in here in a little bit, but you get the extra, I want to say the reinforced hull with the Razor Crest, that little green buff. It makes him so much more tanky. Even for a 5-star ship, he is super durable still. And on top of that, you have the Houndstooth here. You have two ships that are very durable, and they can do some more damage via the breach. And it's awesome to see. So, at this point, we tank some ultimate. We kill off the Houndstooth in a little bit, and we're just looking. Look at that. Fat AoE from 5s, kill them all. So, let's go into the game and kind of see like what's happening here, because there's a lot of moving pieces into this whole puzzle, right? So, ships. Razor Crest, great ship. I don't really think he's like top tier unless we get some more bounty hunters to like play around him. He is pretty plug and play though. I think he's a great plug and play ship. He reminds me of Karth and Assie's ship and T3's, the Ebon Hawk. He reminds me a lot of that with how you can use him. Very, you know, interchangeable. But it's nice in this ship, with this ship, the Razor Crest, is that you can use him as a starting 3 lineup, which is definitely nice. But yeah, as you can see here, the stats. The stats of my Gear 1 Level 1 is so abysmal. 30k health, 123 speed. I mean, it's super, super pitiful, right? It's so bad. But let me show you another friend of mine, Robert, that has a pretty dang good Beskar Mando. His is actually Relic 8 Beskar Mando, so it's a bit more higher than others, but still a good showcase to see kind of the gear, the stats of all these different things here. So let's go find Robert. Let's go. There he is. Fallen Shadows, Mr. Robert himself. All right, so 5-star Relic 8 Beskar Mando, full-on 6Es. This is like the max you get him at the moment because nobody get him 7-star for the Razor Crest. But stats now, we're looking at 92,000, I can't talk. 92,000 health, 175 speed, a huge increase from what we were looking like on my account. But seeing the basic and the special, very, very simple kit, I would say, but it's going to do you a lot. It's very effective. So if the enemy is breached, you inflict a mark, which can't be evaded or resist. So, you know, you might have somebody come in and give out some foresight like the Millennium Falcon, like we saw. He can have the foresight, but this still goes through the foresight to get the debuff applied. And then you got this other special, the first special, which inflicts breach. And then if they already had breach, it inflicts buff immunity. And you can call another target bounty hunter ally to assist. So you have that for you. You can use the basic with giving out the breach, and also if they are breached, rather, you give them a mark, which is super important there. And then here you give out just some more things that work around with, you know, breach, the mechanic, and everything like that. Pretty much is very cool. There's a little payout that's built in here with it as well. But my favorite part of this ship, you know, you can ignore taunts and all that sort of stuff. But I love the reinforced hull a lot. So it says this: per each stack, you have 250% more defense per stack, and you lose one when you receive damage. So you start off with 3 stacks, and you lose whenever you get hit, right? And if you have a taunt off the bat, like a Houndstooth that go off pretty fast and taunt with his special, then he's going to have a lot more defense built up if he's not getting hit, right? And then it also says whenever he is reduced to 1% health, he recovers 90% health, and he gains 3 stacks of it. I'm actually not reading this. You get 5 stacks off the bat, 3 stacks after you hit that threshold. So you have 5 stacks. That's a lot of extra defense, guys. Lots of extra defense. So just like imagine this guy for a second. 7-star, everything's maxed. Beskar Mando's Relic like the Robears. Imagine the defense. Imagine all that tankiness built in. That's crazy. So crazy. I love it. So that was the first one. And the last one I want to show you here today is versus Malevolence. Really, guys, these are really the only 2 uses for this team in the game. I'm very sure you can use, you know, full-on bounty hunter counter and bounty hunter team, rather, to kill like a Malevolence or maybe Radis, maybe some Home Ones, some other Empires. But, you know, for those counters, you have other different teams and ships you can use instead. So, you know, when we're trying to find new counters, like what are actually, you know, worthwhile to build up, I think this is pretty much the only 2. You can either use the Razor Crest in the mirror match for negotiators, or you can use them here in the Malevolences to counter them pretty dang good. I don't know about the banners just yet because this can be kind of iffy at times. But, you know, this is only a 5-star ship right now in the game. And just imagine what it'll look like once we get this guy, you know, 7-star down the line. I think there'll be a lot of cool things happening here with the bounty hunter ships. And maybe, you know, if we're lucky, we can get a bounty hunter capital ship. That'd be so cool. I would love that. And I'm sure you guys would love that too. But yeah, here we got the mark applied with the breach. And, you know, the starting 3 here, having the Xanadu Blood, you got the Razor Crest, and you got the Houndstooth. There are so much breach happening here, so much more damage, especially with the Xanadu Blood. It's so much fun, actually. I love this starting 3. I want to build this up and use this and try it out, seeing how it all works. First reinforcement we're using here is the Gauntlet, because you can kind of cleanse the debuffs off. It's always a good time. It's like the dark side version to a Plo Koon. I love it a lot. It's actually a pretty dang good ship to build up if you guys want to build it up. It's great with the Empire. It's great with this counter right here. I love it. So right now, we just got a contract popped off here, and we get some more damage applied with the breaches. You're kind of just like whittling away at these guys with a breach, and it's kind of funny to see. This Houndstooth is like never going to die. He's just going to stay there for the entire battle. So durable, so freaking awesome. I love him. He's like one of the best tanks. He is the best tank in the game. You guys know how this guy works. So yeah, you got this. You got some more assisting here with the Xanadu Blood, just some more attacks out of turn. So much fun stuff. So after we kill in these ones the Hyena, you're pretty much set for the win. Yeah, you do have the Vulture Droids that can be an issue at times, but, you know, you have the Houndstooth here taunting the entire time. He's so durable, you can kind of cleanse it off. You have the Gauntlet here to cleanse off even further. And then you have, you know, the Boba Fett ship. You got the IG-2000. Slave 1 is the Boba Fett ship. And you kind of just, like, go pop off. You know, you have so much extra damage here. It's pretty great. I think the best starting 3 with the Bounty Hunter ships right now is what we've been using here with Xanadu Blood, the Houndstooth, and also the Razor Crest. So, you know, again, we could maybe get some more ships in the future, maybe some tweaks to the current ships we have in the game right now. But I think the biggest change we can get here is if we get a bounty hunter capital ship. Then we're changing the whole entire game right now, right there, with just, you know, more synergy with the whole fleet. So again, we killed the, I think it was Sunfac as well as the Hyena, and now we're going to explode onto these guys. Are going to probably heal up the Houndstooth again. There we go. Annihilate's so much fun. I love it. I love it. It's so much fun. But yeah, anyways, super easy win, I'd say, for the most part. I mean, there was never a time where the Houndstooth was, like, about to die. In this one, I think it's, like, a Gear 11 Xanadu Blood, or I guess, rather, Cad Bane. And he, like, never, like, really was going to die. I mean, yeah, sometimes he was close to dying, but he was alive for the most part of the game, majority of the battle. Yeah, guys, that's probably about it. The freaking Razor Crest, so much fun. Again, if you're going to use a ship, make sure you have the Beskar Mando. That's on the Razor Crest. Make sure you get the Beskar Mando built up to a certain degree, so that way this ship is not worthless like mine is currently. But get them up if you guys want to build them up, or if you want to play it like I'm playing it, just kind of hoard up your gear, get some more requirements done for the new Master Kenobi. That's what I'm doing personally. Well, like, whatever you want to do in the game. Just go for that, guys. Have a fun time playing the game. But that's probably it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, give it a like, share it around, and sub if you guys have not yet. We're close to hitting that 15K sub goal, so if you guys could help out there, that's going to be awesome. But if you guys have any other ideas for videos you would like me to go and cover, let me know down below in the comments, or join up in the Discord. Both of those are going to be great. Thanks, guys, for watching again. Until next time, I will see you all there. Peace out, and have a good one. See you guys.